Hola amigos, welcome back to another showcase of a quick mod. This time we're taking a look at a mod called the camping mod. And it's really cool. I think it's going to be a really nice addition for any adventure map. So let's take a look. Right now we're sitting in a log seat, which is really nice. We have here a lantern, we have cooking campfires, sleeping bags, tents, we can craft and see other mobs, and we'll take a look at all of these and how it works. So let's start with actually what I have in here in my inventory right now. So let's go very quickly on a daytime, so we don't have a lot of mobs to deal with, and let's go into survival for a second. So I have in my inventory this stuff, and you can see now the graphic interface on the survival, it changed, and you have these slots on the sides that you can put stuff. So first thing, let's take a look at the lantern. The lantern, you can craft the lantern in different ways. So you can see the recipe. With a glowstone, it will be a lantern on, but without a glowstone, you can actually craft a lantern that is off. So like this one here, for example, is off, but if I right click with a glowstone, it will turn it on right now. Of course, it will consume the glowstone on time, but yeah, you can place it on the ground, or you can place it like that on the top of something. Okay, so that's one way you can use it. But also, what's cool about that is that you can place it in one of these slots right here. For example, the lantern is on. I can place it here. So if I go to nighttime right now, you can see that is a dynamic lighting that I have right now when I move. So really cool feature. We have also a mini map here. So if you have a map, this is a regular vanilla map, you can see. Okay, so if I take that one and put it right here, you will see now I have a mini map on my screen right there in the top right. Okay, we have also a knife. This knife we can place, I think, right here, and now that will open a crafting interface right here, so we can use it to craft anything we need. And we also have a backpack that you can place, and let me show you really quickly the recipe. Well, of course, the map, this is the knife and this is the backpack. We need this canvas that will need those hemp and also a knife to craft. And now we have access to this inventory right now with us. Now the hemps you will find around near lake, like sugar canes. So here is one that I just planted, but I just saw that there is one in there. So as soon as we get there, we grab this hemp and we can use it to craft this canvas. So really cool. Now, let's take a look at what else we have. We have these log seats that you can, of course, sit in there. Really cool. And we have these sleeping bags that, of course, we can sleep if it's nighttime. And let me show you, actually, I'm going to go into creative right now so I can show you some of the recipes. So the lantern, when it's off without the glowstone, you can have this lantern, but you can have a bunch of glowstone with you, so you can turn them on or at your leisure, right? So we have also the sleeping bag that is crafted with a knife and some wool. We have the tent that is crafted with this canvas and iron sticks, so 2 pieces of iron. And those campfires are really cool. You can right click on it and you can put stuff in there. So you can put a lantern, you can put a sleeping bag, you can put inventories also. So if I had, for example, a chest with me, and I right click this with the chest, it will put a chest inside my camp. If I have, for example, a sleeping bag, and let me go in here and grab one sleeping bag, I right click with it and it will put a nice sleeping bag and a chest. So if we right click, we can go inside here and sleep if you want, or we can go and have the inventory. Now, the size of these inventories on there are really cool. And also I can place a lamp. So if I have lamp that is on or off, whatever. I right click, and now I have a lamp that we can just throw a piece of glowstone and it will turn it on. Of course, we'll see that effect. Well, right now there's a lot of lights in here in this camp, but this one is on right now, and we can remove it if we decide. We can sleep on this one and we can access the inventory. Let me show you, for example, this in here has, am I on creative? Yes. Okay. This in here, for example, has a bunch of stuff. For example, you can see that I have, all this is one chest that I can put 64 stack on each of those. We have another chest in here. We have another chest of the iron, gold, and these bricks. So in this one here, I have 5 chests, and that's it. I cannot put a lantern or a bed right now in here on this one. I can. One thing that you have to pay attention is that if I remove a chest, all the contents of that chest will be thrown on the ground. So you have to pay attention to that. But now we have 8 of 10, so now I can put other stuff in here. This one, for example, it only has 1 bed in it, and that's it. And this one has a bed and a bunch of chests that I can go and take a look at it. So I can throw this stuff in here if I decide. Let me throw this in here. All right, so we have other stuff. Let me go daytime for now. We have other stuff in here. We have this cooking campfire that you can craft like so. 4 pieces of cobblestone, which is really nice. And you can put some charcoal in this. Let me actually take a new one and you'll see what's cool about it is that if I right click and I put 1 piece of charcoal, it will only render 1 piece right there. If I put 2 more, it will start piling up all the charcoal in here. And if I put a stack, this will fill and you will see that has a full charcoal in that, which is really, really nice. So that's that one here. This one here is crafted using this stuff, the empty kits. And let me show you the empty kits you can craft with iron and some dye. And in here you can put, if I put just an empty, this one here is actually this one that you can craft with 2 stick and 1 iron stick. Okay, so 2 stick and 1 iron stick. So if I take 1 iron stick and 2 sticks, like so, I can grab my empty kit and I can put the stick and the 2 iron stick, and this will become 2 stick and 1 iron stick, and I can put it right here, for example, like so, and it will become like this one in here. So the same happened with this one here. For example, you will see is 4 stick, 1 iron bars, and 2 iron sticks. And this one is a little bit more complex. 2 stick, 1 pan, 1 iron stick, and 1 string. And the pan is this one over here. Let me just show you very quickly. Is this one here that is crafted in this fashion. Now you can cook with this, and let me show you different cooking that we can do in here. So of course, this one here is the one with the stick. If I try to put, for example, a raw beef in here, it's not gonna work at all. Raw pork chop is not gonna work, because normally when you have something like that, you will cook either chicken or fish. Actually, this is a cooked fish. I need a regular fish. So let me grab some raw salmon and some of these. Okay, so we can put this in here and we can put some raw stick. I cannot throw a stack. It's only 1 at a time. Now that cooked chicken is already cooked, so I have to take it out. If I don't, you will see this bar going up and you will see what happened on the rendering here. It will disappear and all we'll have is ash only. So this one is ready. I can take it out and put, for example, 2 more fish if I decide. Really cool. Now in this one is like a top pan in there. There I can throw, for example, a steak. If I want, I can put a raw beef, a raw pork chop. I can throw a fish as well, but I cannot throw a chicken. Okay, I can throw this raw fish, and I cannot throw, for example, a potato or stuff like that. Okay, so we can do something like that. and you will see the crafting of it there. Everything is cooking. Looks really, really nice, guys. I love how it looks. And we'll go. We'll have to wait for this to cook to take it out. If you leave it in there, it will become an ash of the same. So you can see now the rendering. You see those are done already. So I can take them out, and this one is still cooking. At one point, it will finish, and there we have a cooked salmon. Now we have the cooking pan, which has a lot more space, and I can throw, for example, if I try to throw chicken, if I try to throw raw pork chop, it's not gonna work. But what it will work is, for example, some fish, some raw salmon, and also some potatoes, for example. I can throw some potatoes and make a really nice meal in here. Of course, it's one at a time as well, and all this will cook in at one point. We have other kind of camps, and these camps in here are called decorative camps. And let me show you here the recipe for these ones. Is a cooking campfire with stick and flint. And what's cool about this one is that they give you a different effect. So if I throw in here rose red, you will see I have 44 minutes of an effect. And let me go into survival, and now you will see I have strength with me. Actually, I should go into creative for a second and grab some milk with me, and let's drink this. Okay, we have, for example, this one actually it will actually stack. Now we have strength, so if I grab some lapis and throw it in here, and every die, this is different timing, but every die will give you a different effect. So right now with the lapis, I have night vision. If I throw a pink die in here, it will give me another effect. And if I throw a yellow die in here, it will give me another effect. So you can see in a moment, it will kick in. We have regeneration with the pink and the haste with the yellow. And you can use all the dice in game. So if I grab the orange, it will give me a completely different. I don't know if I have to take it out first because you see it's yellow and it looks really nice at nighttime also as well. Okay, so let me actually break this one and grab a new decorative campfire like so. And if we put, for example, orange in this one, I will probably get a new different effect in a second here. Let's see, I have fire resistant with the orange. So you can try and test all the different, and I'm gonna remove them so I don't have any more effects on me. But you can try any of the different effects and take a look at what they do. Let's go daytime. Now we have also, actually I just throw it away. We have this raw venison that you get from some of the mobs that this mod add, and you can cook them as well in this kind of the pan, for example, or I think I can even throw it in here. You can see I didn't remove all these, so I have a bunch of ash with me. You have this marshmallow that you can craft like so, okay, and you get these marshmallow sticks that if I right click on any cooking fire that has to be burning, for example, I put it like that and I get cooked marshmallow, which I can eat. Really nice. What else I'm missing? I think, oh, of course, you can have these few boats, pants, tunic, and all of these are crafted with a regular leather boots with this brown fur that you can grab from bears, and this one here, the white one, from foxes. And those are the crafting. And I have here two of the mobs that this and I just step on a bear trap and I'm bleeding. Okay, these are the bear and this is the fox. The fox is really the same as the cat, I think, the ocelot on Minecraft. But if I open that in there and let me put another trap, let's push the bear and you will see we'll start bleeding and complaining because it's trapped in that bear trap. Once he's dead, I will get the wow, he's really noisy. Raw venison, and I will get the brown fur from him. Also, in any of the forests, you will find some of the new mobs as well, and you will see these campfires uh, and some of the decorative camps in here. And I don't see. I think it's been attacked. No, these are two bears fighting or something. But there was a villager right here. Let's spawn a camper. Actually, it's called. You will see this is one of the campers. You can trade with him, and he will give you different. And there's actually a couple of different models that I saw. This is another one, for example, and you can trade some of the other stuff with him to get with you. So I think that's basically all there is to know about this mod. I really enjoyed. You can see here he throw some raw venison with me, and the fox, it will give you this white fur and some venison as well, I think. So I think we went through all of the stuff that this mod add, and I hope you like it, guys. I think it's a really nice addition to any adventure map. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little quick showcase of the campfire mod, and see you next time. Bye bye.